I made it back. Day two. Day two. I'm here. I made it. And let me tell you, this is not as easy as it seems, but it is easy to get pushed through on YouTube, okay? The time to get started on, I'm gonna keep saying this, I'm gonna keep talking about it till everybody I know has started a YouTube channel. Because let me just say this, not only do I have something that I can share on YouTube, every single, and this is just real talk, every single person that has breath and has sight and has a voice can be on YouTube. The time to start YouTube channel is now. I did my first video last night. Let me just say, to rekindle my first new video last night, because I've done little hits, but I've never ever committed to being on YouTube, because I've always had a fear of, oh, I don't know how to edit, and oh, I got to make sure I'm right in my makeup and my hair, and what am I going to wear? Let me tell you, the video I did last night, I want you to watch it after you watch this one, and you will see I just started. And I did that for myself and for others, just to say it doesn't matter. People do not care what you are wearing. People do not care what you look like. The one thing they want to know is, what are you talking about? Is that something that I need to know? Is she saying something that is compelling, that I need to lean in and hear what she's saying? And I'm going to tell you, I leaned in and I listened to a young gentleman by the name of Dante London, and I give kudos to him. Because of him, I'm sitting here right now, day two, doing what I know I should have been doing before, but I shouldn't have been doing it before, because if I did it before, I wouldn't have the success that I know I'm going to have at this time back then, because back then you needed to edit, you needed to have your hair in place, you needed to have all those things, because YouTube wasn't pushing the channels the way that they're pushing them now. YouTube is saying, I want the everyday people at home. I want to hear what they're talking about. I want to hear what they want. I want to hear their challenges. Why is that compelling? Because it resonates with other people just like them. I am so grateful. I put this shirt on today because I was so grateful that I have finally had the opportunity, and I've always had the opportunity, but I'm so grateful that I finally found inside of me that spark to say, you are enough. You can do it. You have something that you want to say and share, and the world needs to hear it now. And the beautiful thing about that is, this is just the beginning. I don't know where this is going to take me. I don't know what opportunities are going to open up. But the reason why I'm sitting here today, because I know this thing is bigger than me. This thing is bigger than you. But in order for you to get what you need from this, friend, you got to do the same thing that I've been doing, which is to pick up your camera, press record, and record your message about where you work, about whatever passion that you have. There's something you're passionate about. There's something that you've overcome. There's something that people need to hear from you for. And I know the time is now. I've been seeing too many people. As you scroll through your feed, you're going to see some new faces. You kind of wondering, what happened to all them people that used to be on my feed, that you used to watch? There's a shifting that's happening. And those that were behind are now coming ahead right now. And there's a lot in that. This is the time that anybody anybody that has a desire, that's all you got to have is just a desire to pick up your phone and want more. Look it, you don't even have to be wanting to be a YouTuber. I don't want to be a YouTuber. I just want to help others to get moving and get out of their own way. And I was like, well, let me tag team and get on with Dante and be able to get us moving along with myself. How many times have you said, I want to do something, and you haven't done it? I know I've said that many a time, but I'm telling you right now, YouTube is paying, and all we got to do is pick up the camera and record. I'm showing up. I've committed to myself 30 days. Now, am I going to stop after 30 days? Is 30 days the end? No, 30 days is the beginning. 30 days is for it to become a habit. 30 days is for me to figure out how this thing is going to be impacting my life and what my audience and what the people that are coming here to listen to me, what they're getting from me. I am going to show up first for myself because self needs this right now. Self needs what YouTube has for me. And I know right now, I am not playing about this thing right now. And if anybody knows me, if you don't, friend, you're going to know me now. As we move through this, you're going to see all I want is for us to win. This is a season. This is a time that we cannot procrastinate. I want you to, after I finish this video, it's only going to be 20 minutes, okay? I'm just going to sit here for 20 minutes and talk about how the time to create your YouTube channel is now. I'm going to give you a few tidbits, and then I want you to record your video. And if you've already recorded it, and if this is if I encouraged you or if Dante encouraged you, let us know. Put it in the comments, because that's letting me know that somebody has heard what I'm talking about and I've impacted. If it's just one, I know I made a difference. But if it's more than that, and if I continue to go, I know it's going to be even better. But one of the things I know I wanted to share, I brought my iPad because I wanted to kind of stay on target, which I haven't already. You see, I'm a talker. I love to talk. And I just feel like right now I'm talking to a friend. I'm just sitting down, look, we just having this conversation and we trying to figure out this YouTube money, okay? We're going to figure out how we're going to get to this YouTube money. But one of the things I'm going to tell you, listen, one thing I heard today, and I was listening, and I listened to the young lady, and she was saying how she got demonetized. Now, we're trying to get monetized, and so I'm listening and hearing and wanting to hear all that. But this young lady, she said, I want to share how I got demonetized before you get monetized. And I said, well, you know what? Click. There I was listening to her video. And I am going to share with you all, because if we on this thing together, we can't mess up with this stuff that I learned today. What she was saying is that she will record her videos, okay? Then she would go on different, I guess her computer or different things, and have her videos playing all day long. On all her all her TVs, all her videos, all her stuff. And so she said for months and months and months she was doing this. Well, immediately I was thinking, you don't have an authentic audience. You are faking your monetization, and you're not going to be able to keep it because it's not real. As soon as she started talking, I knew that was not the thing. Listen, she later got a letter she got monetized now. Here's this. She got monetized. Then she kind of fell off. She stopped playing all the videos all through her house. And then she got a letter from YouTube. I'm probably telling the story all messed up, but the bottom line, YouTube sent her a letter and said that they had to demonetize her, okay, take away, because they realized that how she got monetized was just from one address. I said, dear heart must have been playing them videos. I can't imagine everything. So if you all think you're going to outdo YouTube, you're not. The only thing YouTube wants us to do is to keep it real, keep it honest, and the people will find you. I don't want to fake find people. You know, I did send out to a couple of friends just to let them know I did this because I got out of my way. And I just wanted them to see that what I was doing. But I'm not going to sit here and play my video all day long, and don't you do it either. So I'm just saying that message. Do not get yourself demonetized and thinking you're doing something because you playing your video in the background all day long while you're at work, and you playing it on every other piece of equipment, electronics that you got. Don't do that. You want a real audience that's going to be lasting. You want people that want to hear what you got to talk about. And if nobody's listening right now, this is your learning season. Get better. So eventually, whatever you're talking about, somebody will want to come hear it. Right now, if it's nobody, if I have 4 views, that's fine. This video got 4 views. This is my beginning. I'm not trying to, you always want to do your best. Don't get me wrong, but let me be quiet, because at the end of the day, you never know where this may go. But anyway, at the end of the day, we have to get authentic, honest video views. Okay, and that's what we have to do. But one of the things is, so that whole, if nobody watches, then nobody watches. That means you're not interesting. That means you have nothing nobody wants to hear about. And that's the thing. We got to find topics that people want to talk about, okay? So, in the first video that you do, I'm just trying to get you guys to that first video. The first video you do doesn't have to be perfect, because go check mine out, my first one that I did after you watch this one. Watch that video. It cut off after 8 minutes. I'm straight in talking, thinking I'm all in, and that camera just stopped, said there is no more room. So another thing I would say, make sure that you have enough storage on your phone or on your cloud or whatever the case may be, so when you do sit down to record, you have enough space. That's one of the things that, as you learn, it's like, oh, what can I share with somebody else, And that's one of the things I wanted to say. And just don't overthink it. Just don't overthink it. Just start. Even for me today, I had a challenging day. Not challenging, let me stop. These words, we got to watch what we say. I ain't had no challenging day. I just had a day that a lot of things were happening, and I had to just handle them as they came, okay? And so that did not allow me to have the freedom to sit down and record a video at the time that I wanted. But is that going to stop me? I said nothing is going to stop me in these next 30 days of recording a video every day for 20 minutes. I can give myself 20 minutes. I get up in the morning early and I exercise and I walk 30 minutes every day. And a part of what I'm going to do for myself is also to record my 20-minute non-edited video for YouTube upload. Okay? So the next thing I was going to tell you about was what things that you can talk about and what not to talk about. And that's where I think I got cut off last night. It was what not to do. Do not talk about vlogging or your day in the life or what you ate and come go with me to the grocery store and all that. People do not care. If you're taking me to the grocery store to show me how to do something and what to look for, or you're educating me on something, then fine. But just to show you at the grocery store, clowning around, talking, nobody wants to see that right now. Not in this season of you building your channel. People want to hear from you. Who are you? What are you talking about, and why? I'm Teresa. I am on this YouTube channel journey because I know that, like I was hearing everybody else say, first of all, I need me some of this YouTube shmoney. okay? And I got that shmoney from one of my YouTube ladies. She's a thrifter, so I am in the resale industry as well. So I just started that. It's been not even a month and a half that I've started that, but it is a great thing that I do, and that's going to be some of the stuff that I'll bring here, because let me tell you, everybody can be a reseller, and let me tell you why. You got stuff in your house that you don't need anymore. You got clothes that you don't wear anymore, and you have things that you need to get rid of. Instead of just throwing it out, resell it and make yourself some money. People are buying things that you don't use anymore. It's a whole industry. I'll have a whole video on that. So if you like stuff like that, please stay with me, because in the future I'll be talking about that. So, but bottom line right now, we have to stay on target as far as what we're going to be talking about on YouTube. YouTube is very strategic on what they are pushing out into the with the algorithm. They want to hear about what type of work or what your job or what you've overcome. Let me tell you, I have spent the last 12 years, not the last, but it's been a while. It just seems like yesterday. But I took care of my parents. And so I was a caregiver. I did hospice. I did everything. And I kind of lost myself. I lost my voice. I lost, you know, who am I? What do I want to do? You know? So I went and got my life insurance license. So I am a licensed life insurance agent. We'll talk about that at another time. And I also started reselling. And that is the thing that I enjoy. See, there you got to find that thing that gives you that spark. It gives me that spark. Because I started reselling because I had a lot of things that were in my family home that weren't going to be serving me and my family moving forward. We had 62 years of stuff that were in this house. And if I'm going to, you know, remain here in the house, I knew some things had to go. So anyway, long story short, I started selling. Started selling things, and that was the first turn of events as far as me being a reseller. But Gary Vee was talking about some other things as far as, you know, how 2025 is going to be looking. And I always listen to it because he's always ahead of stuff. And so he was just saying, number one, he's always been saying, pick up your camera, get on YouTube and record. He's been saying that for a long time. But the way that Dante said it totally penetrated. Like, this is how we're going to get to the money. We want to show you how you can record. This is one of the things he was saying. When you pick up your phone, we're not doing selfies, okay? We're going to turn that camera around so that you can see only the camera here. And you're going to talk to the camera. And you're going to tell the camera and talk to the people about your job, whatever your work is like. And you're going to talk for 20 minutes. And that is what you're going to do. And then you're going to upload that video unedited. That's the thing. And that's where I'm at. I'm here, day 2, rambling and talking. But I am talking about how we are going to create that channel. You are going to get on and get in front of that camera, and you are going to record a video. And listen, if it's not just for yourself, do it for somebody. Somebody needs to hear about what you're talking about. Somebody needs to hear your voice saying the same thing that Dante's saying. They need to hear it from you. That's why I'm here. I'm like, I'm not even saying it the same way Dante said. I'm all over the place today with what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, there is a reason why I need to be on this platform, so I can get what I need from YouTube in the future, because I will be monetized, okay? I'm going to stick to this. and I will figure it out, and I don't even have to figure it out because the strategy's been laid out. Dante has laid it out, and I keep bringing up his name because he is doing exactly what he needs to be doing for such a time as right now. Because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to hear my voice, they're going to hear his voice, and it's time for you to get started and get yourself on YouTube. So if you have been thinking about a channel, if you have been, and what's your channel name? Look, whatever your name is, and or whatever you're going to be talking about, whatever you're going to be sharing, don't put too much into it right now, because don't let that stop you. Don't let, what picture am I going to put up? Snap a picture of whatever and put it up. It could be changed. Put whatever just to get started. Like, move through those portions of getting that stuff done, because it all could be changed at a later point. The biggest thing is to start. Starting today. And I'm saying today, and it's night. But you know what? I don't know when you might see this video. It could be in the day, afternoon, whenever. Whenever you see in this video and you're hearing my voice, that means it's a sign that you are supposed to get started and get on and start your YouTube channel. We need your voice. You're unique. There's nobody else that's like you. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that crazy? Nobody else has our fingerprints. And part of our fingerprints is our voice. Nobody can tell the thing like we can. Nobody can repeat a story or say it like I can, and nor like you. You know, we have to really step into what we already know we should be doing. So if this is really set in with you today, I have my stuff here today, and here I am talking and got off track, but that's a part of just being raw and authentic. I'm just here. I'm just talking from my heart. I just know this is what I'm supposed to be doing at this season and at this time in my life. And I am so proud of myself right now, because I've seen myself doing this for a long time, and I'm finally doing it. But I am so grateful that YouTube is pushing content creators like myself forward. I am going to stick with this for 30 days. So I ask you, please come back. Watch my video from last night if you haven't. Watch it all the way through. I shared some stuff. It's only 8 minutes. This one, you know, hopefully we got to that 20-minute mark. And I want you to put in the comments, you know, what are you thinking about starting? And what are some things that you've overcome, and what is stopping you? Because there shouldn't be anything else that's stopping you. The only person that is stopping you is you. And it's time for you to get out of the way. It's time for you to start. And I'm so glad that we're on this journey together. I'm so glad that, you know, this is a great time. This is a great time to be on YouTube. YouTube is pushing the little